Good Morning Night Vale is brought to you by The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, a new independently produced and crowdfunded 10-episode original audio drama. Set in a deceptively familiar world of electronic surveillance and machine-mediated communication, The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine follows Lydia Ryan and her friends, lovelorn Ethan and wannabe internet sensation Dee, as they struggle to unravel the mystery of her mother's disappearance. Escape the sinister Fontaine family, and survive the feud over her grandfather's supernatural legacy. It weaves bitter family drama and high-stakes intrigue with fantasy and cyberpunk elements to create a surreal mystery about secrets and grudges, old books, big data, and the promise of infinite knowledge. And do not forget the talking birds. It's a full-cast production with original music and a bespoke soundscape presented through a series of found-footage-style surveillance recordings. And it's important to note, this show was made entirely without generative AI. Even the computers are voiced by human actors. Episodes are free, and you can start listening right now with the Season 1 finale due to come out on August 16th. For more information, go to lydiadisappears.com. and find The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine wherever you get your podcasts and start listening from the beginning.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Quoth the raven.
Caw! Caw!
Good morning, Night Vale. It's me, giggling Hal.
It's me, chuckling Meg.
And it's me, guffawing Symphony. And we are your tri-hostesses with the mostesses, here to talk to you about each and every episode of Welcome to Night Vale, because we love it, baby, and we love you. We're pretty far, you guys. We're on episode 173, and I'm pretty excited. This is our last episode of the year, right?
True story. Yeah, this we will see you guys again at the end of January, but this is our last ep of the year.
But for us, it's currently December 3rd, so basically early December. So who knows what's happening in the future, or in the past, truly, at 10:28 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And this is episode 173, The 100-Year Play. Original description. After a century of continuous performance, The 100-Year Play is nearing its final scene.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
What a cool episode.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like halfway through, I think I started figuring out what was going on, because he was like, and that was the same woman, or whatever. I was like, how interesting. But I really liked how it still worked out. It was beautiful and, like, I don't know, not sad, but just like that wistful sort of feeling where you're like, wow, what a life on the stage. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what I mean, truly. When I say I don't know about you guys, did you have, like, in your theater school or whatever, you talk about, like, the practical life of being a performer or a person in theater?
We did not have this, but I have talked to you about you having this.
Yeah.
We did not have that. No, they were just like, I don't know.
Get out of here.
Learn how to hang the lights. Yeah. Like
We had a class, basically like practicum, that was for like seniors basically to talk about like what your goals were, like where you see yourself, basically trying to plot out a little 5-year plan, which like honestly didn't really help me at all it helped me feel confident, even though once I fucking got out in the world and was auditioning and stuff, I was like, oh, I'm woefully underprepared. But I was like, they were like, where do you see yourself? Like, whatever, do you see yourself still doing theater or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, like I have nothing else that I really want to do. So I plan on doing theater or like being in performance until my boobs are sagging down to the ground. And here I am today, hanging low. I'm 100 years old.
I didn't have it in college, but I did have that talk in high school.
Okay.
Our teacher Ken, we had a phone call, a speakerphone call with George Newbern.
I don't know who that is.
He played Brian McKenzie in Father of the Bride. He was the groom.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
I just recently rewatched that.
Was he a local celeb?
Yeah, I think it was that, or maybe I talked to him when I worked at the Art and Theater. No, that was right. I talked to him when I worked at the Art and Theater. His advice, I think he was the one who was like, if you can think of anything else you want to do when you wake up in the morning, go do that instead. But in high school, the person we talked to, that was where I learned, or the thing that was burned in my brain is like, be easy to work with. Show up, do your job, do it well, be easy to work with. So that's been my driving force in everything I've done for 30 years since.
I like that.
I don't think I was difficult to work with before that, but like when you are pleasant, people remember you if you do your job well. They're either going to remember you were pleasant, they're going to remember you were terrible at your job, or they're going to remember you were terrible to work with. So maybe do the two good ones, or one of the two good ones and none of the bad ones.
And you're a delight, Hal.
Well, thank you.
And you even take my gentle razzing about how you have 3 shirts.
This one's got a hole in it.
Stop it.
It does. Like, wait, can you see it?
No.
I'm pointing to it. It's big. It looks like somebody shot it.
Have you been shot?
I have more shirts now, but it's whatever's at that. We still haven't bought a dresser, and we had all this stuff in we have a large closet area in our bedroom. But in a fit of reorganization, that's all gone away. So I have piles of my t-shirts. They're like probably 20 to 25 of them in a pile, but just the ones on the top get grabbed, and I do laundry a lot. So I'm perpetuating the Raz and making it true by only wearing the same 3 to 5 shirts in rotation.
You know, I think it's an endearing characteristic.
And I also wear a pair of pants I got at Old Navy that are getting too big, but they're also too short. So I can't wear white socks with them because I have darker shoes. And if I sit down, the pants almost go up to my knees. They almost become like knickers or lederhosen.
Not the knickers.
I'm a mess over here, and I refuse to go get more.
Not the knickers.
My knickers. I got my knickers on in it for school.
I'm just a schoolgirl. Speaking of schoolgirls, remember, Cecil is obviously over 100 because he was there at the opening night of the play.
Yep. We get this weird time. Cecil's weird in time. Mm-hmm. We don't know how time works and Cecil works. But that's one of the great things about this show is that they don't adhere to any sort of rules about it. They're just like, time's weird, and Cecil sort of has a weird age that we don't quite understand, but there's no specific, like, he's 1,000 years old, or he's, 7,500 years. Like, it's just, he's just around for stuff. He presumably has he talks about a past and a childhood, but we don't know where that fits in a timeline. And I think that's great.
Yeah.
And I think that the 100-year play is like a very beautiful thing. I love pieces of theater that are like durational or like that really play with time. I mean, I spent 10 years with the Neo-Futurists doing a show that was exactly 1 hour. So When the buzzer went off, the show was over, whether you saw all the plays or none of the plays. So, like, playing with that. There's also this playwright, Richard Nelson, that Joseph and I used to go see his plays at the Public. And he had this one group of plays that he did that all were staged at the exact time in history that they were. So, like, one of them was like Super Tuesday of 2018 or something, like Super Tuesday of 2018, would be Super Tuesday of 2016. And so, like, that's just when this play is set. And so it's like a whole story and a whole play that is set the night that it premieres.
Huh.
So that was cool. They did 4 of those.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we saw those. But yeah, I love, like, theater that plays with time in 100 years. It's cool.
Well, and to have someone's life lived out like that on, like, every hour, like, all she knew was the script that was, like, there. And I'm just thinking about the audiences rotating in and out, similar to characters in someone's life, would just be, like, there to observe, maybe not active participants, but they're seeing every developmental stage of this person's life. Like, it's very interesting. And I also felt a little sad because I'm like, oh, she never knew a life outside of the theater, but she didn't want anything more than that.
What is a life outside of the theater?
Yeah.
I mean,
what could they possibly have outside of the theater?
What could you want?
I have all I need here.
What more?
The audience, my fellow castmates, and text. Brilliant text.
And the
and
script,
water bottles.
The words.
That's all that's important. The words, they're all here. David Mamet wrote about it.
It's all here. But, okay, so outside, like, and this keeps beep-bopping throughout the episode, because there's other things that he's reporting on throughout, like the whole, the Frank Chen thing.
Yeah.
Getting brought up again.
He started his true crime podcast. Bloody Laws, Bloody Claws.
Great name.
Great name.
Yeah, because it comes as a surprise to no one that the police are bad at their jobs. They're not investigating a murder. That's obvious.
Yeah. And there's been all sorts of stuff that have, like, messed up this little trial thing, like the investigation. There's been dragon attacks and, like, all sorts of stuff. They're going to have a tough time with finding a verdict or whatever. But, and also, like, where is Hiram? Are we saying Hiram is Frank Chen now? Like, he came back? I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused with all of this.
Hiram killed Frank Chen and then assumed his identity. Maybe?
Okay, right.
Could be.
We'll get there.
But I just, like, is he dragging around dead Violet? Anyway. That's what I'm thinking, but that's all that's going through my head. We'll get there, but not right now. But they give us this little tease, so it's like, don't forget about this. It's going to come back up. Don't forget about this. And I'm like, I can't forget about it. It's all I ever think about.
Yeah.
But then the Night Vale Medical Board imparts some important wisdom, which is drink water. You know, water is the essence of wetness.
Water is the essence of wetness.
Yeah.
I like water. It's the thing I drink the most of.
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I was late to this recording, because I drank too much.
You were drinking
a lot of water.
Were you drinking the ocean?
I was just slowly drinking water and just having a time. Now I drink like 120 to 140 ounces every day.
When you listen to this episode and they said drink 10 cups of water, did you do it like right then?
I did it. Just mainline it. Well, when you drink a lot of water, people, you may not know this, if you hydrate a ton, you have to go to the bathroom, and not just from the front. And that's all I'll say about that. We talk a lot about things that happen back there on this podcast, but
no, we don't.
I never go there. So I refuse to give any more details, and you'd have to put a hose in me to make it happen, and you will not. I will not allow it, because the toilet's on the other side of the room and somebody's watching.
I
figured it out. They sit there
reading
a newspaper.
Oh my God.
Am I? Well, it's the last one of the year. We have to get it in there.
No! We're going to have a clean record around here.
Cleaner than your colon.
Stop it! Oh, God.
I drink 100 ounces of water a day, probably.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I drink like 3 mason jars because I'm old timey. I drink out of a large mason jar.
Is it the one with the straw in it? With the top that has the straw?
No, Joseph has that. But no, mine's like a glass one that I have a metal straw in that I probably should be cleaning more than I am, if I'm honest.
I mean, yeah, it's just fully your own backwash. That's what I say. I'm like, I wash out my water bottles. I have multiple water bottles for different things.
What did it take us through it?
Well, I've got my giant tumbler.
Yep.
It's bigger than my head.
Yep. And
this is what I drink when I'm in one place, like at my house, at my desk. I'll take this around with me and, sippy, sip, sip. And I try and do like at least 4 of these. Because they're like, I don't know, it's like 36, 32 ounces, something like that. Mm-hmm. And then I have the closable water bottles that I bring in the car. Because one too many times I've like knocked it as I'm reaching across.
You need like the pop top ones where you press a button and the top goes like that and flips open.
Yeah, I have ones that are easier to anyway. But yeah, I have different water bottles and certain ones for work when I'm teaching a spin class or Zumba or something. I need to be able to take a quick sip and not kick it over, knock it over, and have it spill all over. That would be embarrassing.
Got to. Yes.
Quite embarrassing. But I also put stuff in my waters sometimes to...
Like Propel?
Like Water Boy. It's kind of like a liquid IV, but like less sugar.
Okay.
No sugar.
And does it flavor it?
Yes, but it's mainly like minerals and like electrolytes and vitamins and shit.
Okay.
And they have ones that's like for weekend recovery or for athletic recovery or whatever. So it's like kind of those things. In addition to my
weekend recovery. I'm doing finger quotes.
Yeah. For when you're out at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Believe me, I know all about that.
When you're out at the club.
I'm always at the club, rolling on E, grinding my jaw. I have glow sticks. And I'm dancing to deep house music until I sweat out the week.
That's so brat.
And then I have whatever that thing is you just said in a shot glass of water. Thick with electrolytes. And then I say, I'm good. Get me back out there. That abandoned warehouse isn't going to dance inside itself.
Wow. You need help.
I'm crying for it right now.
This is your intervention.
I left you all the clues.
You've got holes in your brains from all that. From all those drugs.
It's a Swiss cheese clurb in my brain.
Clurb.
Mm-hmm. So just, drink those 10 cups of water. I did a Neo-Futurist play once where I had to drink 8 cups of water in 2 minutes. It was hard.
How did that go? Oh, okay.
I got real full of water.
You know when you drink water like too much and your body isn't absorbing it, right? And then it just sloshes around in your stomach? That's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shake your belly and it goes like...
Yeah, that's not right. You're like a balloon. Like a water balloon. And I hate it. I want it.
It's making me thirsty.
What are you, like, not have any water by you?
No, I don't have, my water's in the kitchen.
We're all professional voice actors.
Yeah.
Who just keep those water bottle sprays by have you ever met people like that?
Or the people who have the little vapor.
Like the little nebulizer thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I have one of those. It's so good.
Do you like it?
I do. I never use it. I should use it more. I don't use it.
I was thinking about getting one.
That's the problem.
So I can feel pretentious.
I only ever see them on TikTok when people are like, get ready for me for the day to play Alphaba. And like,
And they're like, ooh.
Gonna steam my voice.
Yeah.
I watched that video too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that. That's the face one, but they don't put it on their face.
Like,
she has it like an inch off.
Yeah.
I thought you're supposed to like put it on like a scuba diver.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to do that too. But...
Yeah.
Talk to Alphaba.
He won't return my calls.
No, but I'm talking about
calling about hydration.
Have you ever done a thing when you're in a booth, instead of like drinking water, you just like spray your mouth with water?
No.
It's supposed to get the stick out, the like tooth stick. Yeah. Have you never done that? One of my old like vocal teachers was like, it's better for your mouth, and then you won't sound so like tooth over lip. I don't know. It could be a superstitious weird thing, but now I do it.
I like to sound tooth over lip.
Yeah.
Just that like kind of like stick. I can't even do it right now.
I did it into the microphone. We'll see if it made it. I saw some waveform.
Mouth sounds.
Yeah, mouth sounds. There's some Cecil fashion.
Oh, the tux.
The tux.
Wow.
With the confetti. It's scales and a confetti cannon.
I think that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Like, I love a confetti cannon.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it sounds pretty neat to me. Of the outfits that he's talked about, it sounds festive.
That's the best one.
You know? In the community calendar, there's like a school board meeting, and they had to talk about school lunches. Is that what you do in school board meetings, Meg?
I'm not on the school board. I'm on on the board of directors for Iris's school.
I mean, yeah.
We do occasionally talk about lunches. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, you're the closest to any sort of like school board type person.
Yeah, we talk about lunches.
Nice. Making sure they're nutritious or whatever. You don't make them praise some sort of glow cloud overlord though, right?
We considered it. We did consider it.
Oh, okay.
For sure. We had like a several hour long meeting where everyone talked for a while about it. Everyone each took a turn to talk and then talked more and then decided to not, but we considered it.
Okay. That sounds reasonable.
And that's what it is to be on a parent board. It's just a lot of people talking.
Could have been an email.
Could have been an email. Yeah. I toured a bunch of schools and I would always ask, being like, what's the parent involvement like? And there was this one school that we toured and they were like, just send your check in and send your kid to school and it's fine. And I was like, really? That sounds incredible. I didn't pick that school, by the way, guys. But I picked the one there. It was like, we have a parent board and you're going to be the vice president of it. Here you go.
Make decisions.
Do you think that the group of people meeting to give feedback and discuss things peaked with the Handforth Parish Council planning and environmental meeting in 2020 or 2021?
I don't know of this.
Have you ever seen that? It's at this point we're still early pandemic, so this British parish gets together to meet, and it's a bunch of very old British people trying to use Zoom and arguing with one another and yelling, and nobody can figure out how the technology works. It's incredible, and you can watch the full thing. I think it's like the highlight videos are 18 minutes long. So it's like an hour. I think it's an hour plus.
Jeez.
And nobody could figure out what's going on. They take turns. They yell at each other in between trying to figure out how everything works. It's like anything. If you were to write a sketch of a Zoom meeting,
early days of Zoom,
this is what would happen.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much how my first Thanksgiving in the pandemic was. It was just all the old people in my family being like, "Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, I can see you, girl.
I do miss that innocence.
Yeah. It was literally 25 minutes of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
People yelling at their iPads.
We did it. We did it. Yeah, because if you're over the age of, 50, you have an iPad.
Yeah.
Or if you're under the age of 10 or over the age of 50, you have an iPad.
Yeah.
iPad kids and adults.
I remember seeing grandmas at Disneyland taking pictures with full iPad. Not even an iPad mini, like full, like it was the size of a drive-in movie screen. And they're out taking pictures in the middle of Tomorrowland.
Oh my God.
I love it.
I don't get the iPad thing. I have a phone and I have a computer.
Yeah, why would you want to hold up a book size, like a tome sized thing and be like,
take a picture?
It's like me holding up my notepad and being like, I'm taking a picture. Like, what?
Yeah, it's, I assume they have like a clamshell phone, like a flip phone.
They have the jitterbug.
Oh, yeah, they have the jitterbug phone.
Oh, jitterbug.
You can only make calls to 911 and your grandson.
And the CVS pharmacy.
And the CVS pharmacy.
I fell. You know what? We're all going to be old.
I hope so.
One day. Some people think I'm old.
Your mouth to God's
Some
ears.
people probably think we're old already. But we're not.
What?
We're very young and beautiful. We fooled you.
There's no way I'm old. I have 3 T-shirts. Old people have way more shirts than that.
But like, I think about that and I'm like, I think I'm going to try and like keep up with technology. I do think I find that interesting. You know, I'm a social media weirdo. So like, I love figuring out new apps, even though occasionally I'm like, I don't understand. Like me and Snapchat, I was like, I don't understand how this works. What are these kids doing on here? And the answer is porn. I think that's what I've figured out.
Yeah, I can't make Snapchat be a thing in my life. I've tried.
I liked all the filters, but I never understood how people were like monetizing off that, having people do subscriptions. I don't even know how that works. See, now I sound old.
Mm-hmm.
But I like TikTok, you guys.
Someone's listening to this on Snapchat right now being like, oh God, they're so old.
Yeah. They're so over this.
There's probably a cool new one that I haven't heard of outside of, I mean, we're all on Blue Sky now. Follow us all on Blue Sky.
Yeah. Please do.
Come check us out over on Blue Sky. I like Blue Sky. It's like Twitter without the Nazis.
For real. I enjoy that.
Losing Twitter was hard, guys. It was tough.
2 years ago.
It took me a while to deactivate, but I did it.
I didn't deactivate mine. I stopped. I haven't used it in like over a year, but maybe when I guess how long has Elon bought it? 2 years ago? When that happened, I just like downloaded all my tweets and then never tweeted again. And then I got Blue Sky. And it's just quiet. And for a while it was really quiet over there on Blue Sky. And then there was something that happened at the beginning of November. And then everyone we get notifications being like, someone's following you. And I was like, oh, there's more people. So come check us all out on Blue Sky.
I had abandoned ship. I joined when it was invite only, and then promptly was like, I don't think anybody's here yet. And now it has that like Twitter in 2009 feeling to it, which is great.
It does. It's very special.
Yeah. Well done, Blue Sky team. Keep it up.
Yeah. And acting is just lying.
I like
Thanks, Lee
that.
Marvin.
I think that's so funny. Because, I mean, in all acting classes, they're like, acting is truth. It's telling the truth. You're out here being truthful. No, you're fibbing. You're telling stories. You're being like, I'm a lady in 1920. No, you aren't. No, you aren't.
I know what year it is.
I know what year it is. What am I? What do you think this is? I've got amnesia? No way, Jose. Am I in some sort of a fugue state? No. I'm a human woman in 2024.
That's why I hate theater. They always think I have amnesia, acting like I don't know what things are. I know you're not Hamlet. He wasn't real.
Gonna suspend that disbelief.
I love acting, and I love lying.
I like acting, too. I like performing more than I like acting. I have to say. I don't really like the pretendy stuff. I just like to...
I think it's fun.
I like the pretendy. I do like the pretendy stuff. I just do a lot more of the non-pretendy stuff.
Same.
Yeah.
But I do love costumes and the makeup. I love that. That's really fun. And like, I don't know, it's like putting on a mask or like Halloween. You know, when you're like, hello, I'm an old woman. That's not an example of my acting, you guys. I'm a much better actor than that. You know.
I do, but I like that version too. That's range.
This is why I don't do improv.
You're doing it.
Because the thing I think, oh, I'm an old woman.
Everybody knows improvising is saying what you are immediately. Oh, I'm a taxi driver. Where to?
Put up your dukes, boyo.
I'm a boxer. Bare knuckle style. And I have a big handlebar mustache and a shaved head. I don't wear a shirt. I'm that weird 1900 type muscular. All my barbells are round.
I'm wearing a singlet.
I'm going to singlet. One strap, thank you.
I'm sepia tone. I'm drinking a sarsaparilla. Anyway, this is a good episode. Joseph wrote it. It's about theater. And this came out in September of 2020, which was a time, if you recall, where there was no theater because there was a pandemica. And now there's still a pandemica, but there's some of the theater. So
Yeah.
We've done theater.
Yes. People have just decided that it's okay to die to go see Sunset Boulevard. So
Sunset
Boulevard. It's okay to die sounds like a James Bond movie.
That's a great James Bond movie about hospice care.
It's okay, Grandpa. Just relax.
So Joseph wrote this episode in 2020. He wrote in his director's notes about how, like, during the apocalypse, a lot of the things we talk about when we talk about apocalypse is how there will still be theater. But then we found ourselves in an apocalypse where there was no theater.
Right.
And we just, have to wait for it to come back. And theater has come back, but it still has not come all the way back.
No.
There's a lot of theater companies that didn't make it. There's a lot of shows that didn't get made. There's a lot of shows that are, and theater companies that are still really struggling to get by. It's a wild time out there. So if you like theater, I would recommend going to see it. And I would recommend trying your best to keep making it.
Or at least send it money.
At least send it money. Yeah.
You can support it and be a benefactor.
Yes. Absolutely. It's Giving Tuesday today. And we're in our world.
Wait, no, you have to say it like, it's
Giving Tuesday. It's Giving Tuesday.
I love that we both did the arm.
I'm really excited for Serving Wednesday.
Serving Wednesday.
Serving Wednesday.
I love that.
It's Giving
It's
Tuesday.
Giving Tuesday. It's Giving. I gave some money to my old theater company today for Giving Tuesday.
Ah.
Nice.
I did. Up next, we're going to hear from fans and friends of the show about their theories, comments, and questions. But first, we have a conversation about this episode's weather, which was Shallow Eyes by Brad Bensko.
So good.
I enjoyed it. Very classic rock vibes.
I also enjoyed it. Yeah. I thought he made a cool thing. I thought that this song was cool and had a sound that was unique, but also was very much evocative of a time and a place in the history of rock and roll.
Yeah.
And that's his thing, right? Is like 50s and 60s pop, like very clearly what influences it. And he uses like analog recording. Is that right?
Yeah, he has like all sorts of. He has a recording studio that has a lot of analog stuff.
So cool.
Yeah, he's a musician and recording artist and producer out of Mystic, Connecticut, and plays regularly all throughout New England as a monthly residency in Connecticut. So if you want to go see Brad and you live in Connecticut or nearby, you can.
And should.
Isn't Mystic where Mystic Pizza?
Oh yeah, is it?
I don't know. I've never seen Mystic Pizza, guys.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's...
Which you think I would, because I love pizza.
Yeah.
It is set in, I think it is set in Connecticut. Yeah, they're in a seaside Connecticut town. They're in the town of Mystic.
See?
It's a coming-of-age story about 3 young Portuguese-American friends who work at a pizza parlor in a seaside Connecticut town.
It's got Julia Roberts in it.
Yeah, the actual restaurant is in Stonington, Connecticut. So again, actors lying to us.
Fakeries.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed this song. Good job, Brad Bensko. But, now that we've been talking about pizza, I've got a hankering. A hungry.
For pizza, but worse.
Worse.
But, not worse, just different. Like the Hot Pocket of real stuff. Cheesy and delicious. We got the FanZone Calzone.
Stay right there. Good Morning Night Vale will return after a brief break.
Lately, I've been all over the place. Between touring, dog sitting, and traveling, my routine has become non-existent. Now that my travel schedule has slowed down, I need to get back to eating real food and not just grabbing what I can when I can. And Factor is making that easier for me. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes and require little to no prep and no cleanup. So even on the days when my schedule is completely out of whack, eating well is still achievable. Like today, I had 3 meetings and a client. By the time I was done, I was hungry and I just needed to eat. So I grabbed the Beurre Blanc filet mignon with Parmesan risotto and it was delicious. I was amazed at how tender it was and how flavorful the risotto was and saved me from having to pick something up quick. And in 2 minutes, I had something healthy, fresh, and delicious. So if you like fast, easy, and delicious meals, I think you would like Factor meals too. Let's eat real. Head to factormeals.com/GMNV50OFF and use code GMNV50OFF to get 50% off and 1 free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while supplies last until 10/31/2026. That's code GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. See website for more details.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Up first, we have Kyrea. Hello, Tri-hosts. A random anecdote about what happened while I was listening to Good Morning to the Family and Friends. I get a call from this one blood bank at least once every day, any hour of the day. I don't know if I have a really rare blood type or if they just really like my plasma donation a few years ago, but they seem pretty desperate to get a hold of me. I always decline the call. usually with some casual comment about vampires trying to steal my blood. I'm not even sure if I can donate blood anymore with some of the medications that I take. But I don't block the calls because I always think that maybe I'll answer and make an appointment one of these days. Well, you guys were talking about what it would be like being vampires, and Hal joked about Roland getting sloppy working at the blood bank and having to move again. Then, a minute later, I got my daily phone call from the blood bank. Of course, now my mind canon is that Roland is desperately hoping his favorite flavor of untwisted red lemonade will come by to donate. Anyway, hope y'all are hanging in there. Kyrea, thank you so much. That really amused me. And I don't know, maybe I feel like, are you sure it's the blood bank and not just some sort of weird blood poachers that are trying to get you to some vampire, to get you to be like a little succubus thing for them? Be careful. Don't answer those calls. Best of luck to you. XOXO.
The blood bank does call me all the time too. And
really?
Yeah. And it probably is because my blood's delicious. Because I bleed gravy.
I've never donated blood before. I don't know if I can. But I also don't remember that bit. But reading it, I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. That's a good bit.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a good bit.
Was it recent?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything I said.
Yeah, it was in Good Morning.
Yeah,
Good Morning to the Family and Friends stuff.
Oh.
I don't remember what we said at the beginning of this episode.
I don't either.
Good morning, Night Vale, probably. All right. Probably. Next up, we hear from Fauna. Fauna writes, "Hello, Symphony, Meg, and Hal. It's a pleasure to make your virtual acquaintance. You are all incredibly talented and beautiful individuals, and I've never seen what any of you look like, and that's okay." Well,
Internet.
I feel like that's an insult.
Treat yourself and look us up because we're all really hot. Okay?
Super hot.
Super hot.
Yeah.
I work at a Hampton Inn and Suites near Rochester, New York.
What?
Technically, it's in Victor, New York, but if you look it up, we are about 20 minutes away from Rochester. If Welcome to Night Vale is ever going to come to the area, please, 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 my husband and I need to attend an in-person show as part of our personal bucket lists. But as the houseman, I am granted Saturdays off if I request it and am approved. I'm personally thrilled that y'all love our hotels, and it fills me with joy that y'all book with us. Thank you for taking the time to discuss the episodes, and thank you to Joseph and Jeffrey for writing the episodes. Within the Wires is also one of my favorite things, along with Unlicensed. My personal mind canon about the hotel I work at is that when I am in the building, I'm in Night Vale, with all the characters and events and lovely weirdness that is Welcome to Night Vale. It truly brings a sense of humor to my day and helps me explain the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot moments and people, even if that explanation is only to myself. My coworkers are all mostly from Puerto Rico, and they each have varying degrees of understanding, comprehending, / speaking English, but everyone on the team does their best to break through the communication barriers. In closing, I will snuggle my Koshik plushie and smile at my beautiful tea towel in my kitchen, whilst I hope that this message finds you well, and please take care of yourselves in the coming trying times we find ourselves in again. Please feel free to use my name if you're going to read this on the podcast, and cut the unnecessary parts if needed. Yours truly, Fauna. Fauna. I'm so pleased that you reached out to us and wrote this. I have spent the best years of my life inside Hampton Inn, and I'm so thrilled that you have a personal Night Vale inside of yours. And by the way, if we get anywhere near Rochester, New York, we are going to stay at the Hampton Inn in Victor, New York. I promise. I don't care how many stars you have on Google. We will stay there. I will book us in that one. Okay?
Hell yeah.
And hopefully you can get off that night so that you can come see our show.
I'll fly in for it.
We love the Hamptonality.
If you do it, let me know. I'll fly in. I'll show up.
We love the Hamptonality. I have considered getting a Hampton Inn tattoo.
Oh, you should.
The old school logo. Anyway, but
yeah,
you should.
I don't need a tattoo of it because it's in all of my cells already.
That's
I've
true.
been bathed so many times in the water of a Hampton. I've breathed in all of that Hampton Inn air. I'm full of the Hampton Inn oatmeal. It's part of my being. It's in my DNA. It's in my daughter's DNA. It's intrinsically part of my existence is the Hamptonality. So thank you, Fauna.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to read this name two ways.
Okay.
One is going to be trying to read it as a name. The other is going to be singing it like a song. And you tell me which one is correct, person who wrote this. iRoar or EIRR0R writes, good morning, Night Vale. We have a curious question for you. How do you think Carlos ages in Night Vale? Our personal theory is the weird aging that takes place within Night Vale is at least partially due to genetic mutations over centuries of evolution as citizens adapt to the land in which they inhabit. As Carlos is not a town native, we think it's likely he will age at the rate of the typical non-Night Valian. Interested to hear what you think. Much thanks and keep up the awesome work. EIR0R iRoar.
I really like the singing version. I think that works for me.
Yeah, me too.
I really like it a lot. It's a good question. I think it's sort of like if you visit another planet, you're subject to its effects, but it's not the same as being a local to that planet and having grown up with it. You know, like if you lived on the moon, you'd probably be a little different in terms of how you adjust to the different gravity and the climate there, as opposed to visiting where you are lighter, but it's not exactly the same thing. I think it's partial. That's my theory. Either of you have thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think that like maybe when he first got there, he was aging as normal, but then when he went to the desert otherworld, I think he stopped aging.
Right.
Because similar to the way his phone never ran out of juice, like it was like almost like a place of stasis. And then when he got back, I think the aging process started up again, but it was slowed. So I don't think he's like significantly older, but you know, that's just my mind canon.
I think because his love for Cecil, they're so cosmically connected that they've both been alive for the exact same amount of time. They will both die at the exact same moment.
Whoa.
I love
That's
it.
what I think.
Well,
wow.
I think that I appreciate our audience and thank all of you for listening and being part of this. And hey, if you know someone who's a Night Vale fan who hasn't listened to the show, tell them about it. That's a gift you can give on Giving Tuesday or Serving Wednesday. Any day, you can do it. Our next episode will be Radio Jupiter. Until then, good morning, Night Vale. Good morning.
Good Morning Night Vale is a Night Vale Presents production. It is hosted by Symphony Sanders, Meg Bashwiner, and Hal Lublin. It is edited by Felicia Dominguez and mixed by Vincent Cacchione. It is produced by Meg Bashwiner. Theme music by Disparition. Email us at info@goodmorningnightVale.com to share your theories and ask questions, or to tell us what is going on in the 100-year play of your life. This show is powered by our patrons, like Yoy Sabotin, Christopher Nix, Daniel Antunes, Freya, and Greg Stovall. If you are interested in supporting the show in exchange for lots of fun, exclusive, insider, hyper cool kid content, check us out at patreon.com/goodmorningnightVale. For more info on this show, go to goodmorningnightVale.com. Special thanks to Joella Knapp, Jeffrey Craner, and Joseph Fink. The calzone ingredient of the week is eating the entire contents of an advent calendar on December 3rd.